Taurus, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be your mid-June reading. Keep in mind that this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to match with your specific situation. If you want something tailored just for you, either click the link in the description box below or go to ascendingspiritually.com. So the gender of the cards don't matter. This could resonate vice versa, and if it doesn't match, then it's simply just not your week. Let's see what you guys have going on. First card that we have is Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Judgment, and the Devil. Okay, so I can see this two ways. Some of you, either this is happening now or it happened before, you were dealing with an individual that was very selfish. They were very self-driven. They didn't really care about, what you wanted in your emotions. And this was an individual that decided to partake in third-party situations, such as stepping outside the relationship, having other people interfere in the connection. This could have been a man that had to choose between two women, or a woman that had to choose between two men. You were put in some type of love triangle situation, and this may have made you question your self-esteem, your self-worth. There's nothing that you did wrong in this connection. It's just a matter of the person that you were connected to either wasn't prepared for the type of commitment that required to be with you, or they were just simply, immature and selfish. They had no intentions of kind of meeting you halfway. You may have been the one to put in all the work and effort into this connection, while others of you, you're going to have victory or success in something in your life. Whatever this victory is, it's going to call for celebration. This could be anything from a baby shower to graduation to a party, anything that involves you celebrating the things that you have accomplished, because you have definitely been through a lot up until this point. You had to go through a lot of obstacles and things that were keeping you stuck, but you prevailed past all of the things that were put in front of you. With the Nine of Pentacles, most of you may be focusing mostly on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. Some of you are single, while others of you are not. If you are single, there's somebody that you're communicating back and forth with. Meanwhile, if you are in a connection with somebody, I feel like it's asking you if you're going to remain in the relationship with someone who is selfish in this way. Either what would be best for you is to either remove yourself from the connection entirely, or put more of the focus on you rather than the other person, because there's something toxic surrounding you. This toxicity could be codependency. It could be someone engaging in overindulgence, whether it's through drugs, drinking, overeating, anything that you do excessively that ends up affecting the way that you interact with other people. Excuse me, but most of you have a final decision that needs to be made. You're going to have some type of revelation around this time that's going to help you make a decision about how you want to progress forward. Some of you may have a child with an individual that you have to make a decision about, and it's difficult because if it's a family unit, everybody wants to be with their original family that they've created, but if things don't work out, it may just be best to separate yourself from the equation and to kind of bring co-parenting into this relationship. With the Ace of Wands, some of you are going to have a brand new beginning available to you. This could be in the form of love, new projects, anything that ends up bringing that spark and that intensity back into your life, because either you've been dealing with things that have dulled you out, or you have just been through a lot to the point where you're starting to get discouraged about future endeavors and things that you can be putting your time, effort, and energy into. So don't get discouraged. Even if you are feeling stuck, just know that it is temporary. Be careful with exes coming back, because it is Mercury retrograde, and that's going to go off until I think September. So be wary of people trying to come back into your life that have engaged in this type of behavior, because most likely they have not changed. A few of them have changed, but you'll know based off of whether this person still brings anxiety and instability into your life. If they do, then that is your body's way of telling you this person has not changed and you need to continue onto the path that you were at. You have a decision that you need to make. This decision is going to be you deciding, do I go left and right? And you may not have all of the information required to make an informed decision. So just wait it out. If there is something major that you need to make a decision on, focus on your finances and your stability on your own, because I feel like once you're stable on your own, it's a lot more difficult for someone to kind of come in and try to rattle you, because that's kind of what happened in the past. You dealt with somebody that knew how to talk the talk, but they could not walk the walk, so they fell short in whatever it is that they promised you, whether it was a connection, a relationship. I just feel like some of you do a lot better when you're on your own, or when you're with people that are actually in the same frequency that you're on. Let me get another deck. That way I can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Okay. Why is the Six of Wands here? Because of the Knight of Swords. So you were dealing with an individual that is immature. They could have been between the ages of 20 and 35, possibly having water placements in their chart. But this was an individual that they had issues communicating, or they didn't know how to communicate well. They tend to make impulsive decisions, but this is also this letting me know that be careful with rushing into things that require a lot of thought, so that you don't make the wrong decision in some sort of way. With the Three of Cups here, this is letting me know that there's going to be some sort of reunion in the future with somebody that you may want to either see again for a select few of you, or there's going to be a celebration that's going to give you wish fulfillment. So if you have accomplished something, I feel like you'll be able to bring people that you care about together to celebrate the things that you have accomplished. As well as you should be focusing on yourself and the things that make you happy, your wishes, things of that sort. There could also be something going on with stability. So stability issues, possibly when it comes to money or just home life in general. So that's something that you may need to watch out for. Because with the Ten of Cups, there either was a family unit that didn't end up working out the way that you expected, or the happiness that you may have felt with someone that you were in a relationship was short-lived. So it's kind of like a connection that was good at first, but as time went on, things started to come up, and the intensity of the relationship started to die out as well. Someone here either has 2 daughters, or for some reason I just keep seeing 2 daughters in some sort of way. With Ten of Cups, be aware of your family kind of interfering with your goals and your aspirations. And by interference, I mean them feeling like they know what's best for you rather than what you know for yourself. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to take you some time, slowly but surely, for you to get to a place of where you feel content and stable and independent on your own. Because like I said, you have been dealing with a lot. I do see that your ego may have been bruised in some sort of way, and you having to kind of build your confidence all over again. With the Sun here, you're going to be happy and you're going to be content in the end. You're going to end up finding fulfillment, and you're going to end up, going through the healing that's required. It's just right now things may be a bit difficult, and I do see some of you have a option between 2 individuals. One of these individuals is impulsive. They make rush decisions. They're constantly in and out of your life. This is an individual who's selfish, so you have to be careful with this person expecting too much from them, because it could lead to the feelings of disappointment. And the other person is a Knight of Pentacles. That could be Earth sign. So I'm seeing Air sign versus Earth sign options. The Earth sign is going to be more stable and grounded, but they're also going to be very slow and steady. So this is going to be the individual that's quick to want to get into a relationship. They may want to date for a couple months first before things actually progress. Don't let this Knight of Pentacles make you feel like they're not interested, or that they're not, they don't want the connection. It's simply that they don't want to make any mistakes. And Knight of Pentacles are usually people that are very logically driven. Something has to make sense for them to want to enter the connection. So they're going to look at every viewpoint of their connection before they even start to move forward. With the Sun, there may be a Leo that some of you are dealing with, possibly even a Capricorn. But with the Sun, some of you just need to go outside and have some sunlight, and that's going to bring you some sort of healing properties. While others of you, you're very stable and grounded on your own. And it may just be a fear of either being alone, or a fear of not having what it is that you need, but you're very capable all by yourself. Purple could be a color that you're drawn to. But with the King of Pentacles, if you are with somebody, or someone in the past did, exhibit this type of behavior where they kind of disappointed you, they made you feel like you were second best, they treated you as an option, just know that you don't have to settle for that person. And if you're single, The potential for someone new to come in is here. It's just going to take about 2 months for this King of Pentacles to come in. And this is going to be someone who's very stable as opposed to the Knight of Swords. Because the Knight is on this horse. He's constantly on the move. Does not know how to sit down and be just like present. And for a while, the King of Pentacles, on the other hand, is sitting on his throne. So this is a provider, someone who is already established. They know themselves to a specific level to where, they've reached king status. So if you have a choice between a king and a knight, I would obviously go with the king, because this is somebody who doesn't play any games and they know what they want. Because of the fact that he's sitting on his throne shows that he's already ready to commit. It's just simply finding the right person for them to commit to. King of Pentacles energy is usually an earth sign. Could possibly be this knight here as well. So if you give this person a chance, they're going to elevate from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. It's just going to take them time, because this is someone who also is prestigious. They care about their looks. They care about, how they're seen by other people. So it's going to be somebody who's a bit money hungry. King of Pentacles doesn't really operate more from the heart space, but they do provide you with the tools that you need to have a stable relationship or brand new beginning. With the Two of Wands, you have a choice that you need to make about which path you want to go towards. Some of you have already made this decision, while the next, you have a revelation that's coming up that's going to help you make the decision about which path to go towards. The color red will be significant for you, so try to eat red fruits, wear red colors, do things that involve the color red, because it's kind of what you're being drawn to right now. Because with the Four of Cups, you have to miss some sort of opportunity with someone who caused you a lot of distress. This missed opportunity is going to hurt. It's going to bring discomfort. You're going to be reluctant to want to let either the situation or this person go. But just know that someone wasn't investing in you the way that they should have. Instead, they were bringing instability into your life. Meanwhile, you were trying to plant all these seeds and do what was required for things to actually progress. But I just feel like some of you may have just been doing it for the wrong person. And that was a karmic lesson for you to learn. So that when somebody else does come in, someone that's actually fitted for the role that is needed to be played, you'll be prepared and you'll know all the warning signs to look for, so that you can dismiss anything that does not serve you. Now that we know that, let me get you some best advice for my Taurus. Okay. Best advice for Taurus. Sexuality, dreams coming true, and follow your dreams. So there could be something that's blocking, your libido for some of you, where you just don't really have as high of a sex drive as you have. It's possibly something that's going on with you emotionally, and this is also a sign that you kind of need to embrace your sexuality, because I feel like, especially if you, let's say you're gay, or you engage in things that society seems as wrong, I don't want you to feel like you have to change who you are, because there's nothing wrong with you. You were supposed to be this way. It's just a matter of you embracing who you are and standing in that power, as well as you embracing your divine feminine energy. That's specifically for a female, where you may feel some sort of embarrassment surrounding your sexuality, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just society has this warped view of sex in general. With the Seven of Swords, be careful of people trying to deceive you, lie to you, cheat on you, people that don't have any good intentions. And with dreams coming true, you're going to have some sort of awakening, specifically when you go to sleep. And you're going to receive some sort of message that's going to help you with learning which path you're headed towards. So for some of you, you have to kind of start writing down your dreams in a journal. And there'll be some hidden messages that can help you decipher what it is that's going on. With the Knight of Cups, know that there will be a person that comes in to offer you some type of love. If you are already in a relationship, this is possibly another option coming in. If you're not, this is an individual that's capable of pleasing you in some sort of way, or bringing you what you're looking for when it comes to love. It's going to be slow and steady energy. This isn't somebody who likes to move fast. I kind of get the feeling it's that Knight of Pentacles. But just be open to this person, especially if you've been through a lot with men or women that lie and deceit and engage in behavior that's just wrong. Just be open to new love coming in, and I feel like you'd be surprised in the end. Well, that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.